My top 5 foundations of the year. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my yearly favorite series. This is the video series where we go through the top 5 of all of the makeup and skincare products for the year. Essentially the best of the best. So if you are looking for recommendations to pick up like a new foundation or primer or eyeshadow or whatever it is, hopefully these videos help you out. Today we are doing foundation. So these are my top 5 foundations, but this is actually the high-end foundation. Foundation is such a big category that I feel like we needed a high-end and a drugstore version. So today we're doing high-end. So in my number 1 spot, oh my gosh, it has to be the Haus Labs foundation. I still cannot get over how good this formula is. Really, really lightweight on the skin, blends out beautifully, but it just gives you the most amazing coverage and it lasts better than honestly most foundations out there. It will stay looking perfect on your skin. I don't care if you're wearing it for 3 hours or if you're wearing it for 20 hours. Literally stays looking perfect on the skin. I love it on my oily skin. It's great on my enlarged pores. It just blurs everything. It minimizes all that texture. And it's such a light, thin formula that you really can't feel it on the skin. It's really breathable. It feels really, really natural. You can sheer it out and wear it really natural, or you can build it up for like insane, like full coverage for when you're wanting to do like a super glam makeup. It is just so good. And the matching concealer is really good as well. Next up, I've actually got a Huda Beauty foundation. And I know you might all be shocked, like, Nikkia, you don't know Huda Beauty foundations. Yes, that is very true, but they have done something different with the Easy Blur. I can tell you right now, this I am obsessed with. I'm actually wearing it on my skin right now. Really, really lightweight feeling on the skin, really breathable, really natural. Like it doesn't feel like you're wearing like a full face of makeup, but it blurs the skin so beautifully and without looking like fake or without it looking, you know, like you've piled a heap of makeup on. Like you can see your skin, but your skin just looks better, almost like you've got a filter on, which is obviously why it's called Easy Blur. It is very airbrushing. It is very pore minimizing. It helps hide fine lines and like imperfections. And I also find it really buildable. So again, I can wear it really natural. I can, you know, even mix it with a moisturizer, really sheer it out, or I can just build it up. It builds up beautifully without like caking or separating or anything like that. I also find on my oily skin type, it is fine. It does not get like too shiny or too greasy. I just love it. They've just done such an amazing job with this formula. I will say out of all of the foundations, except for one of them, it is very affordable, like basic packaging, but I'm not mad about this. It's great for travel. It's just got like a little squeezy. It's got quite a good shade range. It is just beautiful. Okay, next up, I've got one from MAC. This is the MAC Studio Fix Foundation. They actually discontinued the original Studio Fix fluid and I was ropeable because that was one of my all-time most loved, most used foundations. I used it on all of my freelance clients, all of my brides. It was like my foundation in my kit. I loved it. And then when I heard MAC was discontinuing, I was like, it was like a knife in the chest, honestly. I was so mad. But then they relaunched it and it is honestly even better. It lasts longer on the skin. It is more mattifying but more lightweight. It's kind of like a satin matte. It doesn't look flat or fake or heavy. Whoa, the coverage in this is crazy. And once it is on the skin, it is literally like paint. It sets down, budge proof, transfer proof, like just, oh, if you are looking for a foundation that's great for oily skin type that's going to last and look really, really perfect on the skin. Like say, for example, you're going to a wedding and you just want to look perfect, you will love this. I will say though, she's not a natural formula. This is not like your everyday natural makeup look type foundation. It's very, very full coverage and very, very full on, but oh, it makes your skin look incredible. And to this one, they've actually added 24-hour matte and oil control. So yeah, it's an oily skin dream. Incredible. And not like too insanely expensive, like compared to some of the other ones. I really, really love this. It is like your full glam foundation to go for. Now, for those of you who love a really gorgeous, glowy, like perfected, like soft lit kind of just amazing look on the skin, you still cannot go past Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I have recently rediscovered this foundation. By recently, it was probably like a good 8 months ago. I always loved it throughout the years, but then, you know, we had so many other formulas coming out. I kind of stopped using it. I kind of forgot about it in my kit. Oh, she is beautiful. Photoshop in a bottle. It creates like this really gorgeous, soft, luminous glow to the skin that just looks really, really natural, really, really flattering, like you've got a filter on your face. It is illuminating, but it is not too much. It's not like it leaves your skin looking like really shiny or like reflective or anything. It doesn't emphasize texture. It is just beautiful. I always say to people, this is my date night foundation. So if I'm going out for a dinner and I'm going to be really, really close to Brandon and I just want to look like impeccable but natural, like I kind of woke up like this is the foundation that I go to. It gives the skin glow without being shiny, if that makes sense. Like it's a long wearing formula that's also glowy. It's sort of really hard to describe until you go in and like try a tester. You'll see what I mean. It just looks beautiful and natural and like ethereal, I guess, on the face, but still lasts a really, really long time. For me as an oily skin type, I definitely still need to use a mattifying primer underneath this one and then also set it down with a powder. But then after, I don't know, maybe an hour, my natural oils start to come through and it goes back to looking really glowy, but it still lasts on the skin. It's just gorgeous, and she's been an icon for years for a really, really good reason. And then last but not least, this is my favorite everyday natural foundation that I know that I can blend it out quickly. I know that it's always going to be reliable, and I know that it's always going to look good. And it is the Beautyblender Bounce Foundation. Now, this is actually another one that was discontinued and then re-released, relaunched. I hated the old packaging. It was awful. The new packaging is amazing. It's like a little squeeze tube. I just love this. It's a really long wearing, really natural, really breathable foundation. And it basically can do no wrong. Like you can't feel it on the skin, yet it corrects all like discoloration. It gives you great coverage. It's breathable. You can't really tell that you're wearing a foundation unless you build it up, because you can still build this up where you want to. I love this. This is like the one that I go for when I'm just chucking on my foundation to run out the door, but I know that I want to still look really put together, really flawless, really nice, but not feel like I'm going to be wearing a foundation. So say I'm going, I don't know, for a whole day of shopping, this is the one that I'll go for. This one's also got hyaluronic acid in it as well. She's long wear and also hydrating on the skin, but without being like heavy or sticky or making you shiny. Like she's an oily skin dream. I absolutely love this. I really, really recommend it if you're after like just an everyday natural. But there you go, guys. Those are my top 5 high-end foundations for 2024. As always, I would love to know your favorite foundation for the year. Please pop it in the comment section down below so that other people can read your recommendations. And also, I want to know if there's any foundations that I need to try, that I need to be testing out and using as well, because you guys always have the most amazing recommendations. But yes, I love you guys heaps. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I will catch you all in my next video.